FlOSSTUBE. Welcome to Creative Women's Studio. Hey guys, I am so happy to see you today. It's been crazy, as you can tell. Today is Saturday. I don't normally record on Saturday. Normally I would have done this on Tuesday or Wednesday, but we had the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, and it went wildest. I mean, I've never had a sale quite that successful, and so I'm just giving you all of my gratitude. Thank you so much for everyone that placed an order. The sale ended obviously Monday at midnight, and you saved 25% on patterns. Most of the things in the shop were 25% off. I didn't give the discount on like the things Ryan was selling and a few other things, but most everything was 25% off. So I'm glad that you took advantage of this sale. And I just didn't feel right taking time out to do a floss tube when I was so far behind on getting orders out. Not only that, but on Tuesday, December 1st, I released a video showing the 3 star-shaped ornaments that I was releasing, that Vanna finished, and I did it in conjunction with her releasing on December 1st her finishing video. And so we had all those orders, plus I did a mass email to all my shops. I mean, this was kind of bad timing on my part. Having the sale and then having the release of those patterns the next day was a bit much for Kevin and I to take on. So it's been really, really crazy hours. Long 15-hour, 16-hour days. I think I worked 17 hours one day. I mean, it's just like insane. But so we made it through. We made it through, and we are, by Monday, everything will be shipped. And so just much gratitude to you all for your support. What else happened during the week? So, we had the sale. And then the day after the sale, we released that video showing the 3 star-shaped ornaments. The next day, I had to be in Berkeley, Michigan, which is about an hour and 15-minute drive. I had to take all of my angel paintings. All that I had, I thought I had more angel paintings, but I ended up taking ones that I never intended to sell. They're part of my personal collection, but she needed, between 7 and 9 paintings, and I just didn't have that many unless I took from my personal collection. So I drove down there with those angel paintings, and I did an interview. Not really an interview, but I was she recorded me like talking about each of the paintings, and she's just such a wonderful lady. Her name is Susan. She has a shop in Berkeley called Virtrine Gifts and Gallery, and I will put a link in the description box below. She supports Michigan artists and handmade. It's not all just Michigan artists, but she has artists from all over the world, and they're all handmade. And she has some reproduction like antiques and stuff, and they're just a huge eclectic mix of goodness. Really great stuff. And her store is gorgeous. But she is really about the arts and supporting artists. And 2 years ago, I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago I did, like, it was actually in the fall, I went there and I had all of my paintings there, and it was just not Angel, but it was like some of my Whimsy chicks and things. And I did like a meet and greet, and then I did a show at the library, which is just down the road. So anyways, she's doing this big video thing. They're going to be showing it on Berkeley TV. It's like the local TV station where they have, you know, local news and events and things that are going on. So it'll play on that, but she'll also have that on her Facebook page and give me the link so that I can share it with you all whenever that comes out. It'll probably be another couple weeks before that video is done. She's doing a lot of editing and things with it. So that was really cool. It was nice to see her. It's been a couple years since I've been down there. So I enjoyed getting caught up with her. And anyways, that was like a big part of my day. I got back just in time to sit my little butt down. Okay, it's not so little anymore, but just in time to sit my butt down and start Witch Paint Wednesday with Kristen. So then I got done with that, and then I, you know, worked on filling orders the rest of the day, and it's been crazy. That would normally be the day I would eat, well, Tuesday or Wednesday is normally when I would do a floss tube. And then Thursday, we had the grandkids, of course, and I'm going to insert a picture, or a video at the end of this video of Ellery trying to ask Alexa to play one of the Frozen songs. She says it so fast, like she doesn't, I keep telling her, when you say Alexa, you got to wait for the light to come on and then you ask her for the song. But she says it, she thinks she has to say it really fast, and it's so cute. And she just keeps asking. She doesn't get frustrated. She's like, I don't know. It's so cute though, but I wanted to share that with you. And then today I shed a few tears because our youngest is moving out again. Ryan moved out. He was, you know, in a rented apartment with his best friend, and that he was gone for a year. Then he came back in May, and he wanted to save for a house. So was it May? Yeah, I think it was like early May, late April. He moved back home to save money. And anyways, it's just not the best time to buy a house right now in our area. It is a seller's market. I mean, something gets listed, and if it's a good deal at all, boom, it's gone. So everything's, you know, top dollar right now. And what he can afford tends to need a lot of work. So he decided that he's not ready to buy a house right now. So him and his friend that was his roommate before, they got a townhouse this time. So they'll have more room, they'll have a washer and dryer. So they're really excited, but makes this mama a little sad. Okay, announcements. So I don't like talking about this stuff, but it's been brought to my attention more than once that it seems that there is someone out there making copies of my charts and selling them. I don't know who, I don't know where it's coming from, but it's happened twice. It's been brought to my attention twice, let's just put it that way. So I just want to talk to you guys about, if you purchase something of mine, it's either going to be in the book format, like the samplers, the punch needle book, and then the Celebrate cross stitch book, you know, with the spiral bound. If you, you know, if somebody is copying those, you would know, because if it doesn't come in a book, then it's being stolen from me, if you know what I mean. But as far as like my regular charts, the majority of my charts are in these 6x9 bags. Let me show you what you get so that you'll know. So you'll get a cover sheet. Okay, and it's a nice cardstock. It's full color. Okay, sorry. I had to go shut my furnace off before it really kicked in. Okay, so you get that. You will get a page like this that has the symbols, and it's the symbol chart, and it's got a little biography on it. Then you will get the actual chart. I can't show it, but you'll get the actual chart This one happens to be just 1 page, but they can be, you know, 2 pages. And if it's blurry, then that's an issue. We print everything in-house, okay? We print it right from the computer, so it's not a Xerox of the original. When it comes to the chart, it is actually printed right from the computer. So it is clear. It's clear, clear, clear. I don't, you know, so if you happen to purchase something of mine and it doesn't look like this, it's not in these kind of pieces. The one that I saw, it was, it had the cover. I think it was like this, I think, like on 1 sheet of paper, and there was a border, like a white border around this. This doesn't have a border on it. Our prints are, you know, full bleed. Anyways, if you happen to purchase one of my patterns and it looks like it's been copied, please let me know, and let me know where you got it from, because it just makes me so sad to think that somebody, you know, would do that, knowing it says right on here. I have a copyright notice right on here that says these are not, you're not to, you know, make copies of it. So anyways, I just had to put that word out there. I don't like this whole conversation, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. And, you know, if they're doing it to me, they're doing it to other designers as well. And, you know, I've heard this from other people that have done floss tubes about it, saying that, you know, way back in the day, a lot of designers quit designing because they were just getting ripped off left and right so bad that they just quit designing. Well, what a world that would be if all of us just decided this, you know. I mean, it'd have to get really bad for, you know, at this point. And I think most people know now that that is illegal. I mean, it's copyright infringement. You can be sued. And when you register a copyright, you can sue people for a lot of money. So I don't know who these people are or why they would be doing it, but if you see that, not just of mine, but if you see that of another designer that their work is being Xeroxed and copied, or if you think, if the quality isn't there and you know that that artist or that designer has good quality charts, and you get something that looks off and it's blurry and it just looks not up to quality, then you need to question that. Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm getting off my soapbox here. What else for announcements? Oh, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you're interested, CW Live, which is Creative Whims Live, is a live painting lesson every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. When you join it, you are in for 3 months with me. Every Tuesday I go live. It's so much fun. And by the end of the 3 months, we will create 6 painting projects. I supply the PDF downloads, so you don't have to worry about drawing. You just have to trace it onto your substrate. I show you step by step how to do everything. And it's so fun. For instance, a lot of these ladies, so we're starting session 4 on January 5th, okay? So we're in our 3rd session, and some of the ladies, most of them have been with me since session 1. And we've become friends, and they've become friends because it's live, so they can communicate with each other on the live. They can communicate with me on the live. And one lady, she said, last week, she said, I normally paint along with you because you can have everything ready, and while I'm painting on Tuesday, you can paint with me, or you can just sit and watch and visit, and then you'll have access to the replay where you can slow it down, or you can pause it, or you can rewind it, or whatever you need to do to make your painting. But anyways, this one particular person, she said, I normally paint along with you. She said, but I had the worst day at work today, and I just wanted to sit and have a glass of wine and visit. So that's what she did. And I just thought that was it really spoke volumes for the closeness of the connection that we've made through CW Live and how comfortable people are with each other. We are helping each other. They've asked questions and helped me figure things out. It's just, it's fun. So anyways, if you're interested in learning how to paint, and it's not like I'm giving lessons on how to do, you know, a super realistic portrait or something. These are, you guys have seen me show these on my floss tubes. The paintings that we do are, well, you can see one of them right here. We did that sheep. I think that was in session 2. You've seen me show them. So anyways, they're fun. They're not super elaborate paintings. I have to be able to get the painting done. We start it 1 week and then we finish it the next week. And the class goes between 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So, you know, within, you know, 3 to 4 hours, I need to finish a painting. So they're not super elaborate, but they're fun. They're just fun projects. So I wanted to bring that up. All right, Q&A. Loretta, she asked, did you get the Sue Spargo book from Amazon? I did. I did. I get everything, it seems like, from Amazon, especially during COVID when you don't want to go out shopping. Amazon. Jerry asked, can you shrink your punch needle whip to fit a standard weaver's cloth size that we sell? Yes, that is what I'm going to have to do, because Kevin will kill me if I have to make him cut a larger size just for this one pattern. It will drive him crazy. He is to the point where he would like us to just not even have the weaver's cloth in the pattern and instead just sell the weaver's cloth separate in our Etsy shop and then just sell the paper pattern for a punch needle. But I just feel that it's nice when someone gets the pattern to have everything that they need other than the floss to start the project, you know, to have the fabric in there, they can trace it on there. And so we're not at that point yet. However, let me just say this. It is getting more difficult to get weaver's cloth, and I'm sure it's because of COVID. The company that I normally purchase wholesale from does not carry it anymore. I have been lucky enough to, like, the last time I bought it, they had 8 bolts left. I bought all 8 bolts. After that, I don't know where I'm gonna get it from. Maybe by the time we use all that, they will have more in stock. I don't know. So anyways, it may come to that just because I'm forced to do it that way, but I don't want to do it that way. I want to supply the weaver's cloth to you. Okay, so that was it for questions. So we are on to whips. So let me show you. Okay, so this is an ongoing What You Paint Wednesday project. I did get a fair amount done this past week. I got the flowers painted. All the flowers are painted. I'm hoping, I don't know if I'm gonna have time, but I'm hoping to get the bursts painted in there before this coming Wednesday. That way all I have to do is the border, and then I'm gonna go in and do like some spattering and some sanding, and oh yeah, I gotta do the background, that's right, because see how I got this side a little more yellow? I do have to do that background. So anyways, a couple more weeks, I should have this done. And I absolutely love it. I think it's turning out really pretty. And I want to show you real quick what the sketch looks like. I gotta get out of the way, don't I? So here's the sketch, and it says, "It is impossible to capture in words the splendor of this vast continent which God has granted as our portion of his creation. There are no words to express the extraordinary strength and character of this breed of people we call Americans." I just love that. That is a Ronald Reagan quote, and I just think it's really, really pretty. And then, so CW Live this week, we started Joy. This is a punch needle. It was a punch needle long time ago, and it is also available as cross stitch. It's so stinking cute. But I wanted to take the Americana theme out of this, and I wanted to add in snowman. So what I did is I moved the tree. The tree was on top of the sheep. I moved the tree over to his bag, his gift bag, and then I added the snowman. So we started this Tuesday, so this coming Tuesday I will get that finished with the class. All right, I don't have any progress on any cross stitch. I said last time that I was probably going to stop stitching the turkey one just because, I mean, it's winter, it's Christmas. I don't really have it in my heart to do fall right now. So I am going to start a new one. I will be showing you that soon. So I finally took this off my smaller frame. You can see that I serged on some more weaver's cloth and I put it on this frame. Hold on one second. I'm really going to try not to edit the crap out of this video. I've got to cut down on the editing because it just takes too much time. I really did enjoy doing the live video. When was that? Last week? I did enjoy doing the live video, and I will do that again for sure. But I got a ton done. Like a ton. I work on it when I first get up in the morning and have my coffee. And as you can see, I just have the background right here and here. Well, I thought I ran out of pecan, which is the background color, Weeks Dye Works Pecan. But I found like 6 skeins down here that I didn't have on my, I didn't have it organized. So anyway, I found that today. So I would be able to, hopefully with 6 skeins, I should be able to finish this. So next week you should see that finish. And what am I going to do with that when I'm done? I don't know. I don't know. I might frame it. I probably will just frame it. I don't know. We'll find out. Then I decided to start a punch needle from my punch needle book. This is one that I just could not wait to start. I love this guy. This is called... Oh, I don't remember. Gentleman Crow? I don't know. So the lighting is so crappy right now. It's so gloomy. We've had one day of sunshine in the past like 14 days. And I looked at the weather because I thought, well, I'm gonna wait for a sunshiny day to do my floss tube. Which day? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Out of those 3 days, which day is gonna be sunny? None of them. We're not expecting sun all this next week either. And it's so gloomy. And as you can see, I switched where I'm doing my floss tube because I'm closer to the windows. There's just more light over here. Whoops. And that's what happens when you talk with your hands. You knock stuff over. Anyways, where I normally sit over there, it's just so dark. It's too dark. But anyways, here's the back. Here's the back. And you can't really tell, but there are stars in the corners. Maybe when I edit this, I can, maybe you'll be able to see the stars if I lighten it when I edit. But I wanted this to be super prim, so it's basically going to be a white creamy background, gray stars, black, and then there's like a rust color little border that will be in there. So that will be done by next week too, because I got all that done, you guys. I drew it and punched it just last night watching TV for a couple hours. Yeah. So that will be done next week too. Where do I put that? Okay. All right. I don't have any finishes, previous finishes. I don't have anything lined up for you. But I do have some folks that sent me their finishes, so let's go over that. So first off, I want to say thank you, ladies, for sending me your finishes. And if anyone else is interested in having theirs featured on my floss tube, if you have fully finished, I'd like it to be fully finished. It doesn't have to be, but I know people like to see things fully finished. So if you have fully finished one of my designs and you want it featured in my floss tube, all you have to do is send it to me in an email. Okay, so first off, we have Doreen Brannan of Prives and Prims. She also has a punch needle floss tube video channel, so I will link her below. She stitched one of the images from my punch needle book. I think it's called Pumpkin Stack. She punched it for the shepherd's needle, which is Ann Thompson's store. It's going to be a shop sample. So she stitched it with 6 strands on the #1 setting of the Ultra Punch needle, and she used the called 4 colors. Super cute. Thank you, Doreen. Corey Wood, she says, hello from North Carolina. No, from NC, Illinois. I don't know what NC stands for. I said NC, so I'm thinking North Carolina. Anyways, she finished strutting. Next we have Jan Moher. I think I showed this when she had it, when she finished stitching it, but now she has it fully finished, so she sent me another picture. So thank you, Jan. She finished it in this super cute little pillow. I love it. Then we have Shelly Kane. She finished the Be Thankful, the one that I was working on. That's my first cross stitch. But she finished hers, and she didn't tell me what. I can tell that's Picture This Plus, but I do not know which one that is. And then last but not least, we have Tammy Easterling. She stitched Frosty on 16 count Aida with the called 4 colors. The snowman that she displayed it on is from Hobby Lobby, and it's so sweet. She has a couple of my Blossom Bucket snowman figurines hanging out with her super cool Frosty. So thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you sending those in. It's so fun to look at those. I was quiet on when I was showing strutting. I thought maybe she said what she used and how she finished it, because anyways, but as I was reading it, that's why I was so quiet. I'm just gonna read what she said. It's super cute. She says, I love how the Chinese checkerboard star is similar to the snowflake star on this piece. I like to think that they are happily walking along to a fun game night with the elves. I enjoy your videos and cross-stitch pieces very much. The other day, one of my grandchildren was looking over my shoulder as I was watching your video and told me, "That's you, Grandma." That's so cute. So thank you, Corey, so much for sharing that with us. Okay, in order to keep this fairly short and sweet, I'm not gonna do all of the things that I normally do, like current whims of the past. I don't have any haul. What's new in Etsy? We really haven't added, I don't think Ryan's added anything new in Etsy either. But I do wanna show you, I have the December charts charted for Patreon. The only reason I don't have them posted yet for December is because I want to pull the floss and make linen suggestions, and I just haven't had time to do that. So these will be posted in Patreon either Monday or Tuesday of this coming week. So I want to show you what we have here. So this is Snow Clown. So I painted this Snow Clown, and a lot of people were like, you need to make that a cross stitch chart. So what did I do? I give the people what they want. So anyways, tier 2, 3, and 4 will have access to Snow Clown. He's so cute. And his stitch count is 56 by 77, so he's super small. Then tier 3 and 4, okay, so this is the one I'm going to start stitching on, because this is a winter image, and I live in Michigan and winter will be through March. So I should be able to get this done. The stitch count is 140 by 100, and this is for tier 3 and 4. But I just love this winter bouquet. It's got like big snowflakes in it. It's got a house, it's got a couple snowmen, it's got these white super cool white bird. It's got a cat, it's got a dog, it's got trees. I mean, what more do you want, right? So anyways, that it will be available coming this week. And then for tier 4 only, this sweet little snowman family. So if you notice, it forms a heart, which I think is super cute. And I think maybe I'll get that stitched too, hopefully this winter, because I would love to send it to Vanna and have her do that into a heart ornament for my tree. So there you go. That is tier 4. All right. So my plans this week. Oh, I have so many plans. Well, I need to shop for a bed because Ryan took the bed out of the back room where my mom, you know, we had it all set up for Mom and Jerry. And then when Kyle moved home, he took over the room that Ryan was in because we knew Ryan was only going to be here for a couple more weeks. So he took over the back room. He took that bed. So I need to buy a queen bed for the back room. And I need to do it before the end of the year because my sweet soul sister, Kristen from Tennessee, is coming up for my birthday. My birthday is December 31st, New Year's Eve. So she's coming up and she needs somewhere to sleep instead of downstairs, which is beautiful down there, but it's not a bed. Like, I want her to have a bed. So anyways, I gotta do that. I'm gonna finish both of those punch needle patterns and then I'm going to start a cross stitch. So that's my plans. Giveaway. So last week's giveaway, you had to say the word abundance in your comment, and the giveaway is for Tilly's house. So I'm going to insert the YouTube random comment picker here.
Okay, this week you had to say abundance to be entered, and the winner is Kate Ellegard. She said, "We are blessed with abundance in everything, and so we should thank the Lord for that." Amen. So we had a total of 63 people in that drawing, and Kate won. So congratulations, Kate, and thank you everyone for your beautiful comments.
Congratulations, Kate. If you could please just email me at teresakogut3@gmail.com. Look up at the screen, it's right here. It's also in the description box below. So this week, here's our angel card. On the front it says, "And God saw that it was good." Genesis 1, whoa, I can't see that. 1 something. Anyways, on the back it says, "You are a child of God. Fear not, for with God anything is possible." Whoops. Amen. With God anything is possible. When I say my prayers, that's what I always say, because I always ask him to bless my business, and I say, because I know with you anything is possible, and it's so true. So true. So your keyword is anything is possible, and what I'm giving away is, hold on 1 second. I'm back. I had to go grab this. Well, no, I didn't have to go grab this. I had this. I couldn't remember. I'm so bad. I get confused on Helen's project bags because it says Creations by Mary Rose. So I want to call her Mary Rose, and it's not. Her name is Helen. So I had to go look up her name. So I'm just being real. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But Helen, you did such a beautiful job. She had enough fabric to make 2 of these. So I wanted to give one of these project bags away. So that is a cool gift, don't you think? So yay. Yeah, these are nicely made. I mean, they're such good quality. And look at her little tag is made out of the same fabric. It's just so well done, and I'm excited to give this to one of you guys. So in your comments, you need to say anything is possible, because that's so true. And, or do you like my shirt? Y'all, I love the Grinch. So Ellery is on to the Grinch now, but it's like the most recent Grinch that came out. My favorite Grinch is the old original Dr. Seuss one, and then the one with Jim Carrey. There's so many quotes from that movie that we say throughout the year. I mean, just so many. I haven't watched that one yet. We've watched several Christmas movies now, but I'm holding off for that one. Probably watch that tomorrow. on Sunday while I'm decorating the big tree in the basement. But anyways, I just love this shirt and I wanted to share my Grinchy shirt with you guys. So anyways, that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for being here. And you know, the Christmas season is a joyful time. And even though it can be very hard, you know, my husband's, both his parents passed around this time of year. My dad passed December 18th, 6 years ago. It still feels like yesterday. And I know, especially with COVID, people aren't able to gather like normal. But you know what? What has helped me, and maybe this will help you, focus on the meaning of Christmas, which is our Savior being born. And Advent, I love Advent. It's, you know, a time of preparation for the birth of Christ, and it's celebrated big time in the church. And I just, you know, if we focus on the good and we focus on the real meaning of Christmas, then it will be very helpful. And, you know, take some extra time to do the stuff you love to do. Stitch more than you normally do. You know, the dishes and, you know, the laundry, that's always going to be there. So maybe, you know, just let things go a little bit. No one's coming over anyway, right? Because of the pandemic. So let some of that stuff go and don't be so hard on yourself, and just take some time to enjoy what God has given you, and be thankful for your, you know, your health and the things that bring you joy. So anyways, I just appreciate you guys being here and with me each week, and I really appreciate your support of my work. Again, thank you so much for taking advantage of the time. Oh, you know what I was going to mention to you guys too? So we were watching our analytics in Etsy, because it seemed like it was more than half were all new customers. And there were a lot of Michigan customers. And I just, something clicked in my head, like, because as I'm the one that puts in all the orders and processes all the orders. And I was just noticing this trend of a lot of new Michigan customers. And so anyways, I went to Etsy and I was looking around on the analytics. And this is one thing that I know really boosted our sales too, is that Etsy, unbeknownst to me, ran some ads for my shop. And I didn't have to pay for any of the advertising unless something sold, and then they took like a cut, which, you know, maybe they sent me an email about it. I don't know. I get a million, it's okay, not a million, but it feels like a million. I get so many messages. Another thing I need to mention after this, hopefully I won't forget, but I get a lot of messages in many different places. And so it's possible they email me and said, hey, would you be interested in doing this? Or, hey, we're going to do this. If you want to opt out, you need to go, you know, I don't know. But anyways, we discovered that because I was looking at my fees and it said like Etsy ads or something. And I'm like, wait a minute, it was like $200. I'm like, I didn't run any Etsy ads. So upon further investigation, that's what they were doing, is running ads, and you didn't have to pay unless, you know, an order was placed. And we got a lot of new customers from that. So add that on top of my newsletter, my Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, and the new releases of those 3 star ornaments, and then Etsy running ads for me. Yeah, that's why things blew up, and that's why this has been one of the most trying weeks of the entire year. I mean, it's just been a zoo. So, but I'm just grateful. I'm totally grateful for it. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed, basically. But the other thing I wanted to mention is I am horrible about checking Instagram messages. I forget that people can message me through Instagram. I just today saw a message from one of my friends that I met at the Midwest Cross Stitches retreat. She messaged me, and it was like the end of November, and I just now saw it today. And then I scrolled up. She messaged me a year ago in November as well, asking if, you know, I needed a model stitcher, she would be interested. And I never responded. And the funny, this kind of like, I feel kind of bad because she messaged me that last November. I never responded because I didn't see it. And then I met her at the cross stitches, Midwest cross stitches retreat. We sat by each other. I love her. She's super fun, super nice. And she's probably the whole time thinking, wonder why she never messaged me back. I feel terrible. So the best way to get a hold of me is through my Gmail account. Even Facebook Messenger, or not Facebook Messenger, but my Facebook page, my business page, if you message me on there, you'll get an automatic reply. It's an auto reply saying, please email me at teresakogut3@gmail.com, because that is the best way to get a hold of me. So if you message me on Instagram and I don't respond, please let me know, or let me tell you, please let me tell you that I am not ignoring you. I am not too busy, like that I don't want to respond to you, because if I see your message, I will respond to you, okay? If I see your email, I will respond to you. But even with my emails, things get lost in the shuffle because I try not to be on my computer like all weekend. So by the time Monday comes, I have so many emails to shuffle through, and things do get lost in the shuffle. And speaking of that, if you have won something from me and you emailed me but I did not respond, that means I didn't see it, or I didn't get it, or it got put into the spam folder or something. So please email me again. Anyways, just know I'm doing the best I can, and I would never ignore somebody on purpose, okay? So anyways, I'm done. All right, guys, you have a great week, and don't forget, create every day. Bye.